I know that's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
No,
believe me.
but
But
it's not going to be comfortable if it happens.
That's correct. Nice job. That's going to work for you. Go around. Full power. That would have worked for you, Paul. Yep. I liked it.
The first thing is A, airspeed. Hold your pitch. Bleed off speed. Don't give up altitude. Then B, best field. And this is really one action. Hold your pitch, turn to the field. In a perfect world, you already know where you're going. And you want to get on to C, check systems. This is a fork in the road. You're either going to solve the problem or not. If you solve it, great. If not, move on to D. Declare the emergency quickly, get off the radio, and then you want to move on to E, preparing to exit the airplane. That is, secure the motor. Fuel off, mags off, doors open. And if you're in an airplane that uses electric flaps, wait till you use your flaps, but then turn the electricity off as well. You want to get onto the real skill, which is landing the airplane in a small space. And I'm going to teach you that you have 3 tools to make sure that that happens. You want to end up on a high, tight base leg. So first, circle in the abeam position until you perceive yourself at pattern altitude. Then, turn a high, tight base leg and spend your 3 tools. The first one is flaps. If you're high, deploy your flaps. You're on a base leg, so you're not getting any farther away from your field. It's right there. You can see where it is. The second is approach geometry, and this one is the most powerful. If you're low, turn directly to the field. And if you're high, continue to descend on the base leg before you turn in. Just remember that when you make that final turn, let the nose fall to keep your flying speed. The point is you were high and you wanted to bleed off altitude. Well, here is where it's going to happen. And the third thing, a forward slip. This is like the fine tuners on a violin. You're just going to use that forward slip to make sure that this airplane continues to descend the way you want it to without gaining airspeed. You're going to land into the wind, you're not going to stall the airplane, and you're going to hit the spot you intended to hit.
All right, let's see how Paul did. And remember, he's very, very close to a check ride. So the art of instruction says, at this point, I should be very tough on him, almost to the point of making him feel uncomfortable or trying to get him distracted.
All right, if you lost your motor,
okay.
Hold your pitch. You said airspeed's first, right? Hold your pitch. Don't let that go down.
Would you like 12 or 30?
Give it up. Trim for it because you're going to get distracted.
All right, we're 91 off runway 12. You're cleared to Santa Barbara
Pitch
Airport.
level, that's it. Just keep trimming for pitch level. In any light airplane, that's going to be about it right there.
Maintain 2,100. Expect flight level 210. 5 minutes after departure. North departure frequency 135.65 squawk 33.
Okay, pro tip. A and B are one action. Hold your pitch and immediately turn toward your best field.
Wind was calm. I'm just going to get the best field. So first of all, check fuel pump on. This is fully forward. That's cut off. Change that. Fuel pump. Cycle the mags. There is no recovery.
Do you have time to do a checklist?
I don't think so.
Where's your emergency checklist?
Yeah.
Mention it. You have to tell me. I would normally do a checklist.
Would normally do it. No time.
Okay.
Declare an emergency 7700. NorCal approach. Cessna 458 Sierra Papa. Mayday.
You're already on San Carlos Tower. I would just tell them.
Yeah.
Paul got through securing the motor, which is mixture out, fuel off, mags off, and doors open, and began circling in the abeam position. And I'm hoping he comes out on a base leg so that he positions himself to land using the 3 tools we discussed. That would look like this. A left turn here, and then a right turn for final.
I don't think this is looking good.
Tell me where?
Right, off the nose.
Let's add power. Okay, so the power lines.
Okay, we're a little hot and a little high, and we didn't approach the field the way I'd recommended. And there's also these power lines to contend with.
Good, let's just keep practicing. That looked like it caught you off guard a little bit.
Yep.
You want to be in a mindset that can happen at any time, and that you're just ready to go. Okay, and this is still our field like a monkey until it's not our field anymore. And let's be monkeys all the way out.
What the heck am I talking about, be monkeys? Well, let's swing from field to field like a monkey swings from vine to vine, always knowing where we're going to go, behind us, then in front of us.
All right, well, we just lost the motor again, so don't let that pitch fall. This is what I don't want to see. So hold the pitch and trim. Hold the pitch and trim. You want to bleed off airspeed. Don't give away a foot of altitude.
Okay, airspeed, best field is off the nose.
Yeah.
Checks. Mixture fully, I am going to put the mixture to fully rich right now.
Okay.
We're not cut off. Fuels, toggle fuel pump on, cycle the mags, no recovery.
Okay, you have time for a checklist now.
Time for checklist this time. Airspeed, best glide, 68, fuel shut valve is off, fuel selector is on both, pump is on, mixture is rich, and the propeller is not stopped, so no need for ignition. We're not.
Alright, you want to get that road stuff out of the way quickly. You should really be drilling that at home in front of a picture of the cockpit. If you develop good discipline about keeping track of your best field and you've practiced the C, D, and E items at home, you'll move on to the real skill much more quickly. In this case, Paul rows out on a high, tight right base, and he has to extend the approach using the geometry to make this field, but he nails it.
That's going to work for you. Go around. Full power. That would have worked for you, Paul.
Yep.
I liked it. Okay, did you see that?
Yep.
All right. I know that's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
No.
Believe me.
But
that's
not going to be comfortable if it happens.
That's correct.
At this point, I could see that Paul could handle this task as far as the ACS was concerned, but I want to make sure he's prepared for real life. I wanted to show him that partial power failures can be solved if you go through the checklist. Remember, partial failures are 3 times more likely than total power failures.
All right, let's imagine we lost the motor, but it's a partial failure.
Okay, so I'm not going to get sucked into behaving much differently, so I'm still going to look for 68 knots.
Okay.
Best field this time is over there.
Okay.
I'm still going to go with that.
Okay.
This kind of is the point I want to be for base.
Okay.
So I'm just going to circle what is happening with the altitude. Well, I have control if it's a partial engine failure, right?
That's correct.
I'm just going to do one circle now while I do my checklist. So mixture fully rich, we're not cut off, cycle the mags. Have a quick look at what's going on here. Airspeed's right, fuel shutoff valve is off, fuel selector is on both, fuel pump is on.
Okay, that brought your motor back?
Excellent.
Did you notice that he missed the fuel pump in the flow check but caught it in the written checklist? And that's what brought the motor back. Alright, there's really only one more thing that I needed to see to call this training mission complete, and that was a full stop landing at an airport. I wanted to see Paul glide to a full stop landing. We went over to Livermore, and here we're going to pick it up from our left base to runway 25 left.
All right, so this is picking up. If you feel low, go direct to that runway. Just turn right toward it. Forget your final. Like, the name of the game here is just like you know, just get on that pavement. That's the geometry, right? If you don't need that last turn, don't take it.
So Paul uses the geometry of his approach here to cut the corner and nail it. He does a great job. Thanks for watching this video. For those of you who are wondering about longer format videos or the full lesson videos, please check out the brand new Patreon page that I've set up. And also come visit us anytime at learnthefinerpoints.com to hear podcasts or read flying magazine articles or all the other fun stuff we're up to. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to hit the bell and share this video with your friends. I'm Jason Miller, and until next time, be safe and fly your best.